Why would one of us want to murder Nikola Tesla? The man was a genius.
I have my suspicions. And I will catch this killer.
I'm Thomas Edison. When your name is up in lights, those are my lights.
If you don't give me what I want, I'll tell everyone the truth about you.
Why would Tesla pay to have a blind assistant?
To keep his secret safe from prying eyes.
She's the most famous stage actress in the world. So she lies for a living.
I'm giving him what he wants most. Another dead son.
Why did you run?
Because I'm a murderer.
Now hear this, all of you! I know you think I'm a fool.
No!
But I promise you, this will not go unpunished. This will not go unpunished! Stop! If I were to watch you, and you didn't know I was there, what would I see?
You'd see the truth. Of course.
Invisible Hours en su superficie es una aventura de intriga y misterio.
The story is a traditional murder mystery, or at least you'll think it's that at first.
Nikola Tesla, uno de los cerebros más brillantes del siglo XX, ha invitado a una serie de personajes sin ninguna conexión entre sí. Cuando consiguen entrar en la casa, descubren que el anfitrión está muerto. Tesla está muerto.
Empieza la historia con un asesinato, es solo la punta del iceberg.
Es un asesinato en una isla. El posible asesino no puede salir de la isla.
All the people who've been invited are the cast of suspects. A detective is among the guests, and he takes it upon himself to try and solve this mystery.
Rob escribió una historia que hablaba de la rivalidad entre Edison y Tesla. Utilizaba personajes históricos como pues puede ser Sarah Bernhardt o Thomas Edison. Al final la historia es muy simple, cada una de ellas está basada en una cosa muy concreta. Por ejemplo, el pobre niño rico, el ex convicto, arquetipos de una novela de Agatha Christie. Gustav viene a ser el arquetipo del investigador. Es una persona muy comprometida por el sentido del deber.
This will not go unpunished.
Flora White encarna la inocencia, encarna el arquetipo de final de siglo de mujer, es la bondad. Oliver Swan es el mayordomo de Nikola Tesla, el mayordomo personal de Nikola Tesla. No es casualidad que Tesla decidiese contratar a un sirviente ciego.
Keep his secret safe from prying eyes.
Edison es posiblemente la persona más inteligente de la casa, es el principal sospechoso del asesinato de Tesla y su amoralidad lo convierte en un personaje muy interesante.
When your name is up in lights, those are my lights.
Quizás no es muy recordado hoy en día fuera de Francia, pero Sarah Bernhardt fue una de las actrices más célebres del principio del siglo XX. Sarah ni siquiera conocía a Tesla, es más, nunca llegó a ver a Tesla vivo.
She's the most famous stage actress in the world.
Augustus Vandenberg es ingeniero e hijo despechado que vive una gran culpa porque nunca está ni estará a la altura de las expectativas de su padre. Victor Mandy es un ex convicto inglés que ha llegado recientemente a Estados Unidos, que no sabe muy bien por qué ha sido invitado por Tesla, ni quién es Tesla, ni qué representa la electricidad. Nikola Tesla quizás es el personaje más breve, dado que está muerto y es la víctima, y también es el personaje que más nos cuenta en la historia.
I remember back around 2002 when DVDs were starting to become popular, and that you could, at the press of a button, you could switch between director's commentary, English, Spanish, French. And I remember even back then I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if I could click through and listen to what's going on inside the minds of these characters? So the same movie you could watch 5 different times because you'd get a different perspective on depending on who's in a monologue you were listening to. Over time, as VR began to emerge, I could see there was an opportunity to do something like that.
¿Qué ocurriría si, dependiendo de las historias que empieza a observar, el propio género de la historia puede cambiar? ¿Qué ocurriría si empieza como una novela de misterio, un murder mystery, pero puede convertirse en un thriller o una historia de terror o de ciencia ficción? Dependiendo de lo que yo observo, porque pasan un montón de historias.
El jugador empieza, puede seguir a los personajes, va viendo lo que hacen, va viendo qué es lo que pasa en la historia.
One of the most exciting things about telling a story in this way is that something can be perceived as one genre if you view it one way, but if you view it another way, you might think you're in a totally different type of story.
Si yo, de nuevo, me enfrento a Invisible Hours, como es la típica historia de detectives, lo que va a ocurrir es que voy a seguir al detective y voy a seguir, pues, lo típico. Ha ocurrido un crimen, hay una víctima, hay unos sospechosos. La gracia es que tú puedes estar viendo eso y como en el teatro inmersivo puedes decir, sabes que este detective no es muy bueno. Y empiezas a seguir, por ejemplo, a otro personaje porque crees que ese es el verdugo, el asesino. Y resulta que, de nuevo, la historia cambia.
Your perception of what genre you're watching will change depending on who you follow and when.
Con solo dar una pasada a la historia no te vas a poder enterar de todo lo que está pasando. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Quién le está tomando el pelo al investigador? ¿Quién está ocultando determinada información?
Cuando empiezas a juntar las capas de cebolla y cuando empiezas a juntar todas esas pequeñas historias cruzadas, la experiencia de cada usuario es distinta y ahí es cuando conseguimos un poco la clave de cómo encajaba Invisible Hours respecto a otras experiencias de realidad virtual, donde no es un juego, no es una película, no es activo y no es pasivo.
Es un poco juego, es un poco película, es un poco teatro. Es todo eso y ninguna de esas cosas.
Wouldn't call this a film or a game or theatre. I don't know what we call it yet. It's something that no one's ever done before. So we are in completely uncharted territory and we hope that other people will want to come with us and see what's in there.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Excuse me, but the evidence seems to suggest otherwise.
Y ahí es cuando pues, bueno, decidimos que teníamos algo grande. Sergei montó todos los guiones uno encima sobre otro, una aventura conversacional, que era algo que no veíamos desde hacía 30 años. Fue muy divertido de jugar y fue cuando decidimos lanzarnos a hacer el prototipo.
So that's what we're trying to do with the Invisible Hours, is take something that people know, a genre that people understand, murder mystery or the rain-swept island in the middle of a storm, guests in a mansion. But the way you experience it is totally unique.
Are you in there, Tesla? When your name is up in lights, those are my lights.
So for the part of Thomas Edison, we cast a veteran actor, Mark Arnold. His audition was about 5 seconds long because the minute he came in, he knew this was our guy. I think people are really going to enjoy what he's done here.
They're always the most interesting characters when you have that kind of secrets and lies. Not that Thomas Edison is all bad, but the bad guys are always more interesting in films than the good guys.
Edison tiene dos caras, es digamos que es un prohombre, uno de los padres del mundo moderno, pero luego tiene, digamos, un cierto complejo de inferioridad, tiene envidia del genio de Tesla.
At the heart of the story is the rivalry between Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison.
That mad scramble of trying to capitalize on an invention in order to make money and to gain fame, really.
I was afraid to come here. I thought I would come face to face with an inventor who is greater than I. But I see now who you really are. Nothing but a parlor trick.
If you're doing a play, then you're playing to the back of the theater. Your work has to project up until the back of that theater. In film, it's very internal. The emotional journey of a character in film is actually told between the lines in close-up. This is a little different. This is kind of a hybrid of that, but also Rob tapped me on the shoulder at one point. He said, I need a little more from you. And he said, imagine if the player is all the way over there. Something about your performance has to pull me over from there.
could be instructions for the
So
killer.
that turned it into a more physical performance. And all of a sudden it was more of a body thing, and made it very intense.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was downstairs. What is it?
Yeah! Checkmate.
In film, you're told what to look at. You're told what to look at by the way it's cut and the way it's shot. You are a passive observer in that. This, you become a more active observer, which is just a new element, which is why it's so exciting.
Oh, that's so cool. I've never experienced anything like it. Congratulations. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. Congratulations so far. Now don't f it up. Okay.